on crew out there? We are back for another reaction for this crazy singles tournament we're having. It's a Friday. We're here to party. At least I'm here to party. I hope my co-hosts are too. I am joined with Brian and Molly. What is going on, guys? Molly, how's your Friday? Brian, how's your Friday?
It's been good. I just got done streaming for almost 3 hours.
I watched.
Yes, you did.
Played a lot of Fall Guys. Had crowd control on. It was bonkers.
It was so funny. You're just oh god, there's the camera. Oh god.
Got my swear counter up to triple digits.
100! Yay!
I was so proud.
My favorite was the last one. It was just one.
Screw it.
Just
F-bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brian, how you doing? I saw you got a lightsaber.
Oh yeah. I mean, if you literally have talked to me at all, you know that I got my newest addition to my nerd collection. My Ahsoka.
I'm like, no, that's me.
That was yours. My Asajj Ventress lightsaber finally arrived, and
now Jake is like, Jill, we need to get our lightsabers. We need to get our lightsabers.
Yeah, you're the closest one to downtown. Go get it.
I know. And so now I'm like tasked to go get lightsabers, and now we're trying to convince Molly and Sean to get lightsabers, and we're just terrible influences, really.
Yeah.
As if I don't have enough Star Wars knickknacks in
As if there isn't enough things to have.
You can never have enough. Never have enough.
Lightsabers.
Oh, look who's here! By popular request.
Hello, Mr. PJ Campbell.
Hi, PJ.
Oh, he switched. Excuse me.
Here he is. But hi, everybody in the chat. I see Brandy. We got Ben. We got Chuck. We got Rachel. Star Drew up in here. Kylie. I believe
everyone's going so fast.
Ben. I know.
Will.
The Watcher. That's a new one. I haven't seen that name.
Will.
Yeah. Will, what's going on? Will, what's up, everybody? If I missed you, I'm sorry.
So fast.
There's so many of you, and I can't read. But anyway, we are here today for the final match of this week. I believe it's the final semi-final. I don't know. No?
It is the final match of the third round.
The third round. Okay, thank you. I was like, where are we? BCD, hello. We are here. We are going to have Mr. Ethan Erwin for the usual suspects versus my man from the den. It's time.
You can't say my man from the den. You actually have a man from the den.
I actually do have a man from the den. Oops. I got to root for my den mates, my pseudo den mates. So clearly we know who I'm rooting for. But what do you think? What do you think is going to happen this match, Molly? I'll start with you.
I mean, I gotta stick with the last remaining person for my faction. I think Ethan's got this one in the bag. I hope.
Last man standing for both the den and the usual suspects.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm still I'm thinking way ahead, and I really, ever since someone said that they wanted to see Ethan and Liz play for the final, I was like, yes, I'm on board with that.
Brian.
Star Drew, do not put that type of pressure on me. I can't handle that type of pressure.
You're the swing vote.
I am the swing vote. Molly kind of hit it on the head. I kind of need to see this mentor versus apprentice type match in the finals now. And I really want to see Ethan play Snyder. So, yeah. I'm going to go with Ethan.
I want to see Tom play Snyder.
I mean, yeah, both of those.
Yeah, either way, it's going to be chaos.
It's going to be. It's going to be. PJ, you always win the match.
You win every match.
Match. PJ always wins. He always wins his match.
Always.
Anyway, let's get this thing started. Brian, you are in control of the buttons.
I am in control of the buttons. Yes, Chuck, we ragged Jake out.
He's out.
He needed a 3-day weekend.
He needed to calm down from all the roasting he's had from us this week.
Yeah, we just went ahead and canceled him.
It's not me anymore.
Hashtag canceled Jake now. So he has been canceled. I'm just kidding. He's
all right.
He's having fun. He'll be back on Sunday.
Yeah, speaking of Sunday, stay to the end.
Oh, stay till the end. We do have an announcement as to who our guest is this Sunday. So be sure to stay tuned for the end of a reaction so you can find out who it is. All right, let's get this baby started.
Go.
I'm going to be very honest with all of you. There are not too many players in this league that scare me.
All right, Jake.
One that does is Tom.
Oh.
Steve McQueen.
Wow. 2 more points.
He has not missed a question.
Round 2.
We haven't seen this since this is very
All right,
Ethan Erwin like.
Do we know, is he the crocodile guy? Oh, God.
And your winner, Ethan Big Time Erwin.
Ethan Erwin, the man is an animal.
Obviously, Ethan pretty handily won his first 2 matches, and now he's up against Tom, who, I don't know, does he think is it some sort of Phantom of the Opera thing?
Ethan, I've been waiting in your house for an hour now. When are you coming home?
Oh my
That freaks me out.
Ethan Erwin, if you want to be closed on so badly, I'll tell you what, I promise you, I'm going to close the door on you today.
I'll be very, very honest. I don't know how it's going to go. But either way, one of us is going to the Final 4. Check it out.
The man is a runaway train. There is really no stopping him at this point.
Wait, maybe this isn't your house.
Oh, no.
I'm in someone's house.
Oh, whose house is it?
I love Tom. I love Tom so much. I agree, Brandy. I need more Tom in my life.
Nerd Chronic is giving me chills with each one of these little
Well, there you go.
teases
It's
before.
exactly what you thought it would be.
Yeah.
Strange, but Ethan, though, Ethan's on a
Oh,
very
Dog
different
Molly's in
mission
her chair.
normally
Oh,
than he
Dog
has
Molly.
been
Dog
in season
Molly.
past. This is the scariest version of Ethan Erwin, if I'm a competitor, that I think that I'm looking at, because Ethan beforehand was always like, yeah, I'm gonna play, and he still kind of carries that attitude, but he seems the most locked in
He might
to the game
very well
itself
might be.
and trying to maneuver the game
Jake,
and play.
don't
I
turn
think that
around. He's
that
behind
little
you.
run with Roka to Merle, it changed him. I think it just seems like he's playing very different than he has in the past.
Yeah, I'm following your logic here, and it sounds
It's Mark
like for a long
Lieutenant
time
Dan.
the competitive juices that flowed within
Lieutenant
Ethan
Dan.
were under the
Lieutenant
surface.
Dan.
They were an iceberg waiting to be discovered, if you will. But now you get that iceberg,
Happy New
and
Year,
it's above
Lieutenant
water.
Dan.
Is that going to sink the Titanic that is Tom? We're about to find out. But before we get to the competitors, Christian, there's going to be some fun to be had with these managers today.
There is, and before we even bring in the managers of the den, I've got to talk to this gentleman.
What?
Here. I got to bring
hello,
What?
Christian. Mark, how you doing?
Andrew Guy.
Oh, of course.
Dude, we haven't
And now
really
we're gonna
seen
get
much in the
ad.
Schmodown since.
This I was not expecting this.
What is Mr. Guy doing there?
Well, that's Ethan's new partner, correct?
A couple months
Oh,
ago.
yeah.
with the match.
yeah.
So, what's changed? We
What?
see this video the other day. You come out, you seem like your old kind of, even more so, peppy self, and talking about you're managing Ethan and excited to be playing in the team's division. What changed?
Sometimes there's just been things that have been hidden below the surface, if you will. And for the longest time, they've been holding me down, keeping me back, keeping me down. One of those was that Ethan Erwin and I were going to be a team. And you heard about his fiery competitive nature. Now, ever since Drew McQueen decided to retire, for whatever reasons those may be, Sam and I had a plan, just like we had a plan today for me to come in and manage, but we also had a plan about who my partner was going to be. So we talked about this new competitive fire behind Ethan. And, well, I'm not going to say you're looking at it, but Christian, Mark, you are looking at
it.
Hey,
Did he say that he's managing today?
I think
to bring up
so.
the events of just a few weeks ago.
Interesting.
Do you remember about the match you played against your former buddy, Ben Bateman?
I remember, a very well played game by Ben. I remember some oddly worded questions asked by yours truly. Yours truly. And I remember it was pretty hot that day.
It was hot that day.
It was a torch. I'll give him that, Christian. It's been a heat wave in LA recently, so that maybe accounts for some of the armpit, if not under the chest and belly button sweat.
Well, good.
Well, it's contact sweat. I just wanted to clarify. It is contact sweat.
Well, fair, Andrew. Look, it's good to see you back here, and to see you kind of have your wits about you. So I'm glad to have you back, and I will say that today you are in the manager role, not the competitor role.
There you go.
And
Interesting.
you will be joined by these two ladies, both
Yay,
and
Grace.
Doc, and we have Tom's mom, if you will, and that is Kate.
Tom's mom.
All right, so
Ladies.
Grace, I know that you enjoy terrorizing everyone, but mostly Sam Levine and myself. But Sam is not here today, and you're staring at Andrew Guy, who is now going to be managing Ethan Erwin. Any words for Andrew?
Not really. I'm really thrilled that him and his dad Polo were able to get out of the lead event today to join us.
That is
I'm
a
really
dad
excited
Polo.
to see how Tom buries
I've
all
never
these
seen
fellows
one.
as well. So we have Kate, the mommy, and we've got myself, the daddy. So I'm ready for this.
Not
Daddy Grace.
somewhere from Christian's relationship, but Kate, I want to clear something up. I want to make sure I'm
Can
saying.
I actually jump in real quick and clarify?
Oh, no.
Sure, go ahead. Andrew.
Oh,
I would just like to say it's a poly cotton blend, Grace, and
Oh,
honestly,
God.
with the weather these days, it just helps me move and feel more comfortable.
Yeah, like I said.
That sounded like a Mark line.
All right.
Okay. Let's focus on this match here in particular. Kate,
This is an
your
interesting
competitor's name
character
is
turn.
Tom, am I pronouncing that right? Tom?
I don't know how I feel about it.
Yeah, Tom.
Tom.
Yeah. So Tom.
Yeah.
Tom.
Is
Yeah.
you seem to have
you have to repeat after me. Tom.
Tom. You're a competitor. I look at you as a motherly figure. Is that a running joke because the Schmodown was started by comedians, or is it actually like, does Tom need to have you as his mom in order to show up today?
Listen, Tom needs me to think that I'm his mom so that he doesn't murder me at the end of the season. Okay, it's not really Tom needs it; it's I need it. Okay,
Tom needs a
know what that
mom.
guy's capable of. You can tell me it's Smokey here from a gender reveal party. I think it's something that Tom did. Honest to God.
Oh,
All
is
I
it
do
Bring
is
the
I keep
Fires?
this guy
It's
happy,
funny.
Okay, Tom.
All right. Tom, it is. All right. Well, I will. Last question I have for all of you. First, to start with you, Andrew. So, usual suspects. You're taking over here to manage. How did you convince Sam that you were able to take the reins here, and you were? I don't know.
I think I know what you're alluding to, and I don't honestly know if it was difficult, Christian. I think Sam and I had a pretty healthy conversation before the match. And I don't, other than speaking before the match and maybe a little bit afterwards, I think what I did gave him a lot of confidence in me, and that's why I'm here today. And
Has
and
anyone
honestly, I think
had
the
more
biggest thing is about
character changes than
Ethan
Andrew
could have
Guy?
anyone managing him, but
No.
I'm managing him. I'm his partner.
I'm
The reason is to
losing
build
track.
a relationship. It's to build trust.
Not
with
in
one
one
another, and
season.
Ethan could do
Is
this on his own. Ethan doesn't need a manager. He's done
is
it
this
before. He's done
debonair
this
now? Because you
many,
went to like
many times.
dastardly to
No one else.
debonair to like
Sam and I
crazy.
just want to make sure that we're here today to provide the best assistance that the
I call him
champion.
disheveled.
All right, and
to disheveled
Listen,
to
Andrew Guy was
to
it
daddy Andrew? Like, what
to
is-
have
I don't
multiple
get it.
surfaces
Like,
to reflect your ring light before you accepted this jab today?
jab?
Well, actually, Kate, if you notice, there's I can't actually speak on that.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
all right. Well, all right. So
Okay.
listen,
I'm
this
not
is
still
very,
smiling.
very
He looks
interesting from all of
frozen,
you.
but he's
Good
not.
luck.
So I don't know
And
if I
we'll
need to
see
be
you
like
in just a
afraid
bit.
or
I'm not going to
okay.
say that I'm
I'm
concerned
so
about
confused.
this because
Soccer
I was
dad
friends
Andrew,
with
thank you
Andrew Guy,
kindly.
the one
That
we
is
saw
Yes.
a
exactly
few
what I'm
weeks
going
ago.
for.
So I'm going to say we're
I
heading
hope
in the
he's
right
got
direction. and I'm gonna
on
cross my
like a
fingers for
fanny
that.
pack, and he's got some
Yeah, I'm
white
just-
Keds
I'm-
on with the socks pulled
I'm
up.
thinking-
Socks,
all right,
yeah.
ready to go? All right.
I have a feeling another match.
got a
or two
phone-
is gonna
phone
drop
clip
at
on the
some
belt.
point during this match, so
I'm
I'm preparing for it.
so
All right,
confused right now.
Either way, here is the competitors are ready to get going after the managers are set behind, and we are ready to run. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the movie trivia Schmodown.
Damn right.
Introducing first,
Go.
representing the Den with a record of 2 wins, no defeats. He is the Enigma. This
The Enigma.
is
Tom.
He's just Tom.
Teeth.
No, Tom, it's a match.
What?
Tom.
I'm in Ethan's house.
That's
It's out.
possible. It's definitely possible. Tom, Tom, how
Bye,
you
PJ.
feeling?
Bye, PJ.
Bye, PJ.
I just recently watched Poltergeist. It's still good.
I won't. be.
I'm not
First,
sure
I think I
this
got
is
this.
the right
Hey,
Ethan.
Tom, it's a little balmy right now in Southern California, where I believe you're currently located. You want to maybe take the hoodie off for this match and breathe a little bit, not
No.
sweat as much.
I've never been to California.
Jesus.
Oh, I tried.
I tried.
Great news.
Get
I love when Mark
Theaters are
interacts with
open.
Tom because it's just like
So here's what the
it's
Gonna-
perfect. Well, I tried.
Put you in the waiting room. Well,
Where's mom?
she'll be here soon. She'll be here soon. Get yourself a glass of milk.
Get yourself
Deeper than just a competitor manager, Christian.
I don't know what's happening. And his
I
opponent,
love Tom
representing the usual
His character work is pretty
suspect,
solid.
It's so
with a
good.
record of 12 wins, 5 defeats, and 5 knockouts. He is the 2018 Movie Trivia Schmodown Player of the Year and the former Movie Trivia Schmodown Champion of the World, big time, Ethan Erwin.
Big
Ethan,
time.
big time, Erwin. I like that shirt a lot, actually.
Yeah, a fan made this shirt. I actually
That's
reached out to
awesome.
them, and also whoever you might be, I would love to know your name because I love it.
It's a great
That's
shirt.
so
It's really
cool.
good. So Ethan, lots going on.
Showdown
Here. Obviously, you had that
fans are the
amazing match with
Mhm.
Zipper. You
So
hit
is
the
our View
fire,
crew.
Hey,
Boy
View
Sutton back
crew.
there with a great match, but you're playing really good here. Before this match began, I said that it seems to me, since that match with Roca and Merle, not that you didn't take the game serious before, I know that you did, but it seems that you're the most locked into the game that you ever have been. Is that accurate?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm definitely emboldened. I definitely, just the juices are really flowing now in a way that they weren't before.
Ethan, I'd love to ask you about the match, but I'm more concerned about your actual
Oh my
home
God.
security at this point.
That's not my
There is a
job.
chance Tom is somewhere in your house.
He's
like right there.
We
He's
do
right
have
there.
some View
And,
Crew
we're
swag
faced away. We're
up
not
on
gonna
our
do that.
T Public.
I told you to do
Yes,
that.
Jake is very proud of himself.
If Jake would like to post the link in the chat, since
Yeah,
someone is
exactly.
I
Jake
guess I thought it
Berlin.
was more of a euphemism for something else.
Fair. Well, speaking of, look, it's
Yes,
from
Jake
one
made a View
side,
Crew
you know,
T-shirt that is on
there was
T
a lot of
Public.
talk after when these teams
He should
were
post the
about to
link
be
in the
announced.
chat so you guys
It
can
was
find
going
it.
back and forth. Was it going to be Janine? Would it be Achity, or would it be Andrew
Can-
Guy?
can
It was
non-mods
announced that it was
post
Andrew
links in
Guy,
the
and not
chat?
only
I
is he
can't
going to be
remember.
your partner,
so.
he's your manager here today. I know that you also had
And
seen
Rachel, thank you,
Rachel.
his behavior over the last couple of months. Was that concerning going into this match? Was that concerning going in as a team? And how you've been working with that as your manager for this match?
Brian.
I mean, look, Janine and I.
Oh,
felt
wrong
were a
one.
great
Well, there's
team.
that too. But
in fact, I feel
we
like I
didn't
let
say
it down when we
anything.
Played Tom and Video Drew,
But
low.
I haven't watched
ago.
it.
Great job,
And,
Abby.
And so
That's
yeah,
what I'll say.
I don't
think
know.
she's great.
I don't
think
know
she did the live
Bachelor at
event.
all,
And
so
so when
I would
we
have been
talked about
lost
who
if
should
I
I
had
be with
watched it.
next, I've always appreciated.
But good
That
job.
is
I
great.
think Abby did that
He
whole
tried to,
thing,
like,
so kudos
recruit
to
me
Abby.
early on years
That's
ago.
amazing.
And
Yeah.
obviously seeing what he did, and his kind of
Come back on
behavior,
Sunday and ask Jake
it
because
scared me a
Jake is
little
the
bit,
Bachelor
but
person.
having
Yeah,
spoken with him,
I
I feel like
couldn't
it was
name
just a
you a
phase.
Bachelor
I'll go mad,
or
a
a
little mad
Bachelorette.
sometimes.
Other than like Jared came
And
on,
yeah,
because
I'm
he's
excited, and I think today is a real proving ground
all
for
I know.
our future partnership, and I'm excited to do it.
All right, well, we're going to find
Guy
out. just a
and
second
Erwin
here
are going to be a
because Ethan
very
Erwin,
interesting team.
good luck to you.
Thank you.
We remove Ethan, we bring back Tom, and there again is big time Ethan Erwin. All right, so
I want to
remember,
put my
both
hood on
Ethan
so I can,
and Tom, first round, make sure that after you write your answers, keep your hands up. Mark, what
Yeah,
are
we
the
should have
rules
all worn
of
hoodies.
round number one?
Oh, thank God, the rules. The rules of round number 1 are as thus. The field of competition.
really
Oh my God, he's
We're not
eating
our
paper.
now. We're not eating our paper. We're actually using that to write down the answers to movie trivia questions. There are 8 in round number 1.
So for us,
Each one's worth a
we
point.
go
No penalty for missing a
whiteboard
question.
per
There's no stealing in
question
round number
for the
1.
first
Who's the rest of the
round,
question?
and
Now,
then
honey,
second
you don't put that in
round.
your mouth either.
Oh,
You
God.
Scream at
keep
each other.
that out. Very good.
First person to say it
And
out
you can
loud.
also
Same
use
with
the
the
JT
third
rule if you
round.
want. You have 3 of them.
Feel free to
use
play
matter of
along in
fact,
the
up to
chat.
3-round
We
match.
don't see the chat
And,
until like
that was
a
like a
bit
swallow.
later.
I'm gonna need
Like
you
it
to
doesn't
Tom,
pop
spit
up
that
and
out
register
Mama.
for us. So
There
feel
you
free to
go.
answer along.
There
in the
you go.
Chat. Don't eat
And
your
you also
pen,
have one
Tom.
challenge to use at any point throughout the 3-round contest. If you need a challenge, just ask for your manager or say, "Mommy, no, that's a valuable collectible, Tom. We don't put figures. We
This
just
is
toys,
Snoke
not actual
doll.
figures."
Don't eat
It's just
Snoke.
Snoke, I think. So you're probably okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
Snoke can go in
with
the
that,
trash.
I
We
believe
don't
Yeah.
eat valuable
the players are as ready
figures,
as they're gonna be, and
Tom.
Christian, before one of them chokes on
Snoke was
something,
the one
I think
that
we
was
go
all
ahead and
over
get
the
this baby
clearance
underway.
racks.
I think so. And I don't
Pretty
even know
soon
if
Still
after that.
is.
card during all that.
Yeah.
All right, so let us start with Ethan. Are you ready to get going?
Always
Christian
be pleasure.
Imperial.
And Tom?
I took the teddy bear.
Then let's get ready to schmodown.
I was gonna say, did we give him his
Round
hair?
number 1.
This Tom
Jake's
hair?
not here, so
Number
it's
1.
anyone's
In
game.
round
All right,
one,
let's go.
Adventure. What 1987 action comedy was the first sequel that Eddie Murphy starred in?
Christian, you're going to have to use every ounce of that Marky Costello hosting school. Okay, I need you to focus here.
It's lunacy.
This
Christian,
is
I
a
can't
guess.
have you bail on me. Not now.
I'm not. Christian Bale, I see what you did there. 5, 4, 3, 2,
I think
1.
this is
Pens down,
right.
please.
Beverly Hills Cop 2.
Beverly Hills Cop 2.
Yes, Tom.
Yay! Look at us.
Good job, guys.
Yay!
Cop 2.
Yes, sir. 1.
Jake
would have gotten
to,
that.
now question 2.
All right, next questions in the world
I've
of
never actually
comic
seen
book
that.
movies.
Oh.
I'm losing them, folks. And for a point. Who directed Hugh Jackman and Patrick Stewart?
Oh.
2017's
I
Logan.
don't have it.
I only know this because our friend literally
Logan is one of
doesn't
the cooler
ever
names
stop
you'll ever
talking
have for a
about
child
him.
these days. If you meet a
Nope.
kid named Logan, he's cool.
Potentially.
Potentially.
I have thoughts on
might
this, but
be an
we'll do it
asshole.
offline.
3,
I don't know
1. Pens down,
directors.
please. And Tom.
James Mangold.
Yes, sir.
Nope.
And Ethan.
Nice.
James Mangold.
Yes. Just a reminder to the competitors: after you're done writing, please put your hands up. All right. Next
Brian's in the
question,
lead.
question number 3.
Good job, Brian.
Dramas.
We'll see.
What Oscar-winning epic features such characters as Scarlett O'Hara and Rhett Butler?
I can't believe he listened to you, Christian. You might have to be the one that locates Tom wherever the hell he is.
Guys, he's
I only know this because I looked it up the other day
And
to see if
5,
Scarlett O'Hara was a real person. or
3,
not.
2,
This is
1.
a
Ethan.
guess. I said Casablanca.
Oh no! I put it in the wrong one.
Dang
Go
it!
with the wind.
Gone with the Wind.
I don't know.
I was
why
with you.
did
I
that.
was with you,
It is a tie
Brian.
game thus far as we get to question
Oh my
number
god!
That's right, and that
My
takes place in
brain
the
thought
category
Gone
of
with the Wind. My hand wrote
1980s.
Casablanca.
Ethan was with
Oh,
Poor
no.
Boy, and
I was
Tom
with
still
I
on
was
his
with
home
you, Brian.
front.
I said
For a point, your
Casablanca.
question.
Oh,
Which
God.
Oscar-winning actor had an early starring role in the 1986 comedy The Money Pit? And to quote a great Bostonian, I like The Money Pit. That is my answer to that question.
Shot in the dark.
I don't know.
And 5, 4,
Early
3, 2, 1. Pens down.
Robert De
please.
Niro?
And
I
Tom.
don't know.
Tom Hanks, but I don't think that's right. Oh,
Tom Hanks.
Yes. And he
yay!
Oh,
was it Bill Burr?
Killing it.
No, that was Peter Griffin from the show Family Guy.
I don't watch the show much.
I
of the show.
figured that
All
he
right, here's the next question.
was in movies earlier than that, but
Fantasy sci-fi.
everyone
Marty
said.
and Doc
Oh. travel
to what year in the future, featuring flying
Isn't
cars
it?
and no lawyers, and Back to the Future 2.
ooh.
Ooh, so much excitement around this movie. Saw this at the AMC Newport News Patrick Henry Mall.
And 5,
I got
He's still
nacho.
there.
Oh no, I can't
3,
think of it.
2, 1.
I'm
Pens
trying-
down, please.
2015?
And Ethan.
2015.
Oh,
Tom.
I had 2 and 5, but I got it wrong.
2015.
Yep. Tie game. 5-5.
Oh.
And here's the
Everyone
next
was
question
saying,
mark.
Brian's
Six.
killing it.
We're waiting on
Oh,
those
never
hoverboards.
mind.
Your next question is in the category of comedies.
I love it.
Ha 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 ha.
Hey.
Ah.
Ha!
I'll take it.
One
Your question
single
for a
ha.
point. Who plays Watson to Will Ferrell's Sherlock Holmes in 2018's Holmes and Watson? And I believe that was Christian's favorite movie of that year.
Can I just say I was so mad because we went out to Ray Fiennes to be our Moriarty, and then he did it in that movie instead.
4. That is annoying. 3.
Jared Harris was great.
What's his
One,
name?
Jared Harris was great. All right, and we start with.
I can't remember.
This would be Tom.
John C. Riley.
Oh crap.
John C. Riley.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can
Ethan.
never remember his
John C.
name,
Reilly.
and he's like one of my
Yep,
favorite
and I think
actors.
that's an extra
I
point
love
for
John
name
C.
drop.
Reilly.
And now we get to our
God, I hit a brick wall.
next question. Horror /
I want to watch
thriller.
Chicago now.
Ha!
Who
Ha!
directed the 1993 film Army of Darkness?
Oh.
Technically, Christian, he dropped 2 names.
I got
because
my
he not
one
only said that
director
he knows
question
Ralph
for the
Fiennes,
year.
but he
Everything
also
else.
knows Jared
This
Harris.
is too. This isn't it because he's later on.
And he knows a guy named Logan.
4,
It's a name.
3, 2, 1.
put James
Hands
Wan.
down,
Sam
please,
Raimi?
and Ethan.
Sam Raimi.
Yes!
And,
Molly.
That is one director I do know.
once again, reminder to you guys: as soon as you're done writing, please keep the hands up. All right.
I almost
so
said Bruce Campbell,
last
but
question here. Unless
always
you
get
get
the
it
Wes
right, then we're
Craven
getting
for my
a
answer
perfect
on
round
that
from
one.
both of them.
That's correct. Shocking as it may be. We told you, folks, different personalities. They know how to answer movie trivia questions. And your last one in round number 1 comes in the world of animated movies. Could be drawn by computer, stop motion, by hand. And here's the query. Danny DeVito voices a grumpy yet charming creature who tries to protect his forest from being destroyed.
I
In what
love this
2012
movie.
Dr. Seuss adaptation.
This is the
Christian, I've
only
done this
time
before
I
live.
ever
I'm gonna do it
did
again.
in
I'll give you
fourth
$1
grade
if you tell me
theater
Dr.
was
Seuss's
to this
real name.
play.
The
That's it.
Lorax, really? Was it the
Oh, just-
Lorax or Seussical?
You just gave her the answer.
Fine.
well, I
sorry.
that's what I
Okay.
put.
The
3,
Lorax.
2,
Okay.
1. Hands down, please. And we start with Tom.
Was it the Lorax or Seussical?
Yeah. No.
The Lorax?
The Lorax.
Yay!
Perfect for Tom and for Ethan.
The Lorax.
Both getting a perfect question.
These are
here
good
as we
questions.
get
These are good
to
questions.
This 9th
Yeah, for
question.
you guys.
And by
I'm
good, I
If you
mean
both got it
like
right,
we
you
know
have to do
them.
the same thing you
Some
have
of
been
them.
doing
I
for
got
previous 8.
4. I
Write
hit
it
my
down,
daily.
reveal it, and say.
Got 5.
And it is
Well,
time.
we have our overtime
It
question right
is.
now. Or not
Here's the bonus
overtime.
question.
Extra point.
Oh, extra point.
What filmmaker received Oscar nominations for writing and producing 2019's Marriage Story?
Oh,
I don't know.
Ooh, you catch that Marriage Story, Christian?
I know.
I did.
I know
Yeah,
Adam
Shock-
Driver's in it, and Scarlett Johansson is in it.
The Once was like
recommend it to anybody that
huge
ever
on Tumblr. Like people had a thing for the Onceler. It was kind of weird.
5, 4, 3,
Damn.
2,
I don't know.
Ugh.
1. Down. Ethan.
Noah Baumbach.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
okay.
Tom.
Noah
Dang.
Baumbach.
Got it.
Super.
Jeez,
Nine.
Louise.
And we now
Nine.
get to round number 2 as we see ourselves all tied up.
Can't ask
9
for
times.
a better
Round
score.
number 2. Mark,
Oh,
as we
you
go.
cannot.
All right, round number 2 is the wheel round. The wheel of fate, doom, and ultimately justice will be served.
What do we
These
have?
two
I have
individual
three.
carbon-based
4.
life forms.
Molly,
Once you
5.
spin the wheel, you settle on a category.
Oh my
You
god.
alone
Bingo,
get your
good
4
job.
questions in said genre.
I usually
Each
fall
question for
apart
2
after
points.
round 1
No
though, so
penalty
we'll
for
see.
missing
We all
points.
do.
However,
We all fall
stealing
apart
is
around 1.
available.
Except for that one
In
time
round
when I
number
got
2,
like
so if
every
you're not sure of the
temper.
answer, ask us multiple choice. We'll give you 4 options, one of which
There's like
is
2
the
or
correct
3
answer.
wheel
At that
slices
point,
I'm actually
the value
like
of the
decent
question
at.
goes down to 1. So Christian, all JTE rules, all challenges intact. Competitors tied at 9, 2 perfect rounds.
Ben
Ethan
got
Erwin
8.
is
Stardew
gonna
got
have the
7.
luxury
Leo,
of spinning
9.
four
Not
different
surprised.
Perfect.
And we're going to
Still
hear from
perfect.
Ethan and his manager, Andrew.
Jake got 9.
Now for 60
Kylie.
seconds to make that decision.
Jake got 9, I swear.
First of all, hell of a round, buddy.
Guess what?
Hell of a round.
Thank you.
I
Yeah,
know you
Jake's
didn't
already
break
at
a sweat.
15.
Those were great
Oh
questions.
yeah.
We already knew what we were going to do. We were going to spin first. Because we
If
knew
he's
you were
still
gonna be
watching,
the lead, and
Jake,
even if
I
we
don't
were
want to know
tied,
your
we
score.
knew that you
Yeah,
were
don't
gonna
tell
make the
us.
decision.
You
Get
got
it, get-
0. That's why I
Keep
was,
that.
you know.
Keep that
Don't
negative
tell us,
energy
don't
out of
tell
here.
us unless
All right,
you're
let's do it.
All right, here comes
either
the
with
wheel.
a 2
And
points
here it
or
is.
1 point. And you
Oh,
Ethan
Nora
Erwin.
Ephron's back on the wheel.
Oh god. Well, that's
More Efron working on there. That's been a factor
that's
in the past.
That's Ethan's 70s.
Disney?
Goes with Kate
Blanchett.
Ooh.
15 seconds to decide. Andrew,
Keep it.
starting now.
How you feeling?
It's interesting. Usually I go if there's something I feel
Kevin
I will know
Smith
at
is
least 50%.
Comic book
of the answer
movies,
correct. I stick with
SNL
it.
movies. This is a
There's
fun
nothing
wheel.
on here that really scares
Yeah,
me.
I could do like half.
Rom-coms
But I
are on
also,
here.
Oh, maybe
tempting
not
fate is
half.
tempting
A
fate.
quarter.
So I think, I mean, I would like to actually hear your. I'd like to hear
He's
your
gonna
thoughts
keep
on
it.
this. 'Cause this is one of those where I definitely will get 50% of them. Can I get 100? Probably.
If you're feeling that confident in Kate Blanchett, I'd say go with it. I feel like there's a lot of other really strong categories on the wheel for you, but I also feel like you said tempting fate isn't a good idea. I think 50+%, and I think you probably
Yeah,
do
because he
better.
could land on
It's
Kevin Smith
you.
or
You know, it's
Disney.
big time. So if you feel confident,
Which
in
he
what
has
you're doing with
Disney.
Kate
He
Blanchett,
has
I'd say go for it.
vocally
Word.
said multiple times is one of his weaknesses.
Yeah, let's stick with it. Let's do it.
Or
let's get it.
70s, which
All
is
right,
really
so
broad.
You sure?
Because it may be the
I'd rather that than
1770s.
get, like,
We
one
don't
person
know.
to be mad at me.
All right, good. That's right. That's right.
Yeah,
That's
it
right.
just says 70s.
All
It
right,
could be
so-
1470s.
Thank you, Andrew. We're going to drop down here
70s.
too. We're going to
We
bring
don't
back
know.
Tom. All right. So Ethan, you're going to get 4
2070.
questions in the
Yeah,
realm
Kate
of
Blanchett
Kate
was a safe
Blanchett movies. Are you ready?
Choice. It was a good choice.
Yes, I am.
Here you go.
Fellas, let's make sure we can see your hands there. Thank you.
Hopefully
So,
I
Tom,
can
do not put
remember
them in your mouth. Just that's
Things
perfect.
about Kate
Just like that is
Blanchett
perfect.
that aren't Lord of the
All right, here it
Rings
is. Here's
related.
I'm gonna scream hella
Kate
every
Blanchett
time.
stars alongside Julia Roberts. Anne Hathaway-
Oceans. Oceans.
Ocean's 8.
Anne Hathaway and
Oh,
Helena
God damn
Bonham
it!
Carter in what heist film?
Ocean's 8.
Ocean's 8.
That is
I was
correct.
like, it goes up. It's the
All right,
14.
I
here
know.
is the
I was
second one.
counting down.
Kate Blanchett plays what famous Hollywood starlet
Oh,
in Martin Scorsese's The Aviator?
Katharine Hepburn.
That sounds right.
hey Jake. Yakavetta, not RJ.
Katharine Hepburn.
Correct for 2 more points. Blue Jasmine. Kate Blanchett plays a formerly wealthy woman who is forced to go live with her sister in what Western U.S.
San
city?
Francisco. Pick a city.
Portland.
San Francisco.
Correct for 2 points.
Oh dang! I couldn't even think of a city name.
Kate Blanchett made an uncredited cameo as Janine in what Edgar Wright film?
Hot Fuzz.
2 more points. Ethan
Oh.
Owen crushes the board.
What?
He does phenomenal.
I got
as
2
we
points.
Move him
Me too.
into
Me too.
the waiting room. We bring back Kate. Kate, you get 60 seconds.
That was
to Tom.
very
before you-
good.
Starting now.
Tom, I don't know if I told you. Hey, buddy, look at screen.
Mhm.
If you win this match, forget the prestige. I got my kids' teeth that you can have. You can have- okay, Tom.
Oh my god! I got so excited.
They're gonna lose
You're
it.
doing awesome.
like a
Perfect first round.
Teeth.
You just got a perfect
Teeth.
yes, teeth, buddy. They can be yours.
Look,
All of the stem cells in there. Now you're gonna do great, buddy. Okay,
Christian.
Keep going. You just keep going with this perfect
He's
game.
trying to-
Crying
Those
so
teeth are yours
he's biting
now.
his lip.
I can have all the teeth.
All of them.
unfortunately, we have 20 seconds left if you want
Oh,
to.
that's we're ready to spin. So I'll tell you what. Ready to spin, Tommy boy?
Here we go.
I could have all the teeth.
All of them.
Here's the spin.
Oh my god, he like attacked the computer screen. I'm dying.
That's what we say. We say that all the time. That's the
I
thing
like
we
how he
say.
goes like this.
Always be closing. Always be closing.
Ooh.
Rom-coms.
60 seconds starting now.
This is interesting.
Tom, of everything that's left on the wheel, where
Stick
does
with
this
it.
fall? This, do you feel comfortable with this? Do you feel like there's worse out there? You feel like there's better out there? What do you think?
Rom-coms is
Oh, so Tom, I was talking to you, pal. Tom.
Spin again.
Oh,
Oh,
Spinning it.
all right.
Just
I
spin,
agree.
Tom,
Yeah,
whenever you
I agree.
take here,
Let's go Disney.
and you'll get 4 questions.
that's the worst case scenario.
Comic
You
book
only have-
movies.
It gives you rom-coms. You know what I mean? Always be closing. Always be closing.
Oh no.
Oh.
70 movie. All right. So, Kate, you're gonna
Oh.
replace
I don't
me.
like that. I don't
Big-
like
And
that.
You're gonna bring
Big
back
oof.
Tom, you're
Big
going to get
Wolf.
4 questions in the realm of the 1970s. Not to be cute.
Jake's already at 26.
Jake is 26.
Here we go.
Jake has a new singles point record already.
1970. Tom, if I may ask, were you alive during the 1970s? Do you remember anything about that decade?
Yes.
I'll take it.
I'll take it.
Well,
That's an answer.
Tom,
I guess
your
Tom is immortal, so yeah.
is for 2 points. Which famous comedic actor played Dr. Ross in Woody Allen's cult hit Everything You Always Wanted to Know About Sex?
Steve Martin? Shot in the dark.
Multiple choice.
All right, for 1 point. Is it A, Walter Matthau, B, Peter Sellers,
Gene Wilder.
I was going to say Gene Wilder.
or D, Gene Wilder?
Peter Sellers.
That is incorrect.
Oh, no.
So for a 1 point steal, Ethan, I'm going to repeat the question and the multiple choice options for a point.
I have a feeling this
Which
is one of
famous comedic
Ethan's
actor played Dr.
slices.
Ross
I think so,
in
too.
Woody Allen's cult hit Everything You Always Wanted to Know About Sex? Is it A, Walter Matthau, B, Peter Sellers, C, Jerry Lewis,
Kylie.
or D, Gene Wilder?
That's why I started laughing.
Maybe it's not one of his slices.
5.
I'll say D, Gene Wilder.
Kate Blanchett wasn't in it, but he still got the point, Christian. That's a big steal
Nice.
for
Good
Ethan.
for us, Bad.
Big
I
call for
too
Ethan
get
Erwin
a
as we find ourselves now 18-9 as we get to the next question here in the 1970s.
Oof.
All right, Tam, your question for 2 points. In the 1970s, who directed the 1971 film Dirty Harry?
I mean,
Multiple choice.
All right, for a point. Is
Clint
it A,
Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood?
That's what I was
B,
going
Don
to say.
Siegel?
he stars in it. I don't think he was directing back
James
I
then.
think
Fargo.
James Fargo.
Oh, I'll say B. Don
B. As
Siegel.
in bear.
As a
B
bear.
as in bear. Don Siegel is correct for a point.
Oh, there you go, Molly.
Tom picks up a big point there. He needed it as we get to the next question here.
Right, back to an 8-point game now. Bouncing out the steal. 2 questions remain for Tom in the 1970s. Your penultimate question. In Monty Python and the Holy Grail, what does the
Elderberries.
French
Elderberries.
conch say
Oh, yeah.
your mother smells like?
No idea.
Elderberries.
Your mother
Elderberry.
smells like
That is
Your mother
correct
smells
for
like
2
elderberries.
points, and a great question and answer there. As Tom cuts
Yeah,
the lead to
never
6,
seen
Christian,
that
so
one.
there's no more knockout worries.
That's
but
so good.
Tom can really claw his
Hashtag
way back
cancel
into this
Brian.
match if he gets this last question right and get that much
No.
closer to.
It's Jake
Kate's
today.
It's
Here's
a
your
flesh
question.
wound.
Jack Nicholson played a therapist in what 1975 musical based on music by The Who?
What?
Tommy.
That's kind of like your name, and it's 2 points.
That's kinda like your
So
name.
all of a sudden, we got us a 4-point game going into round 3.
Ooh.
He cuts it within 4. Ethan had a great round, stole 1 point there, and sees himself with a 4-point lead going into round number 3. Mark,
I
what
got
are
9.
the rules for round number
Ethan's
3?
batting 1,000 right
Round
now.
Number 3 is the round that will determine the match, unless we go to sudden death
Holy Grail
overtime,
would be a
which
fun
we
watch along.
are prepared for. So in round 3, we need a series of numbers from each competitor.
What are
These
what
numbers
is
may
everyone
range from
at?
1 to 20. We need
I'm
3
9.
numbers from each
I have
of you.
6.
You can't use the same numbers as your
I have
opponent.
9
Why?
also.
Because each number
Oh.
corresponds to a unique category of movie,
thank you,
trivia,
Rachel.
Showdown, secrecy. Your first question is going to be worth 2 points. Next one is 3 points. Your final one, should we make it that far, is worth 5 of the biggest points of the tournament that could see you advance to the final 4. Keep in mind,
Ooh,
there's no
okay,
penalty for
Ben.
missing a question,
14.
and there
Good
is
for
no
you.
stealing in round 3. Christian,
You're
each
1 away
competitor
from
still has
beating Jake.
their full complement of JTE rules and
Or
challenges.
2 away, I should say. That's my math
So,
skills.
all right, so we start with Ethan, who's in the
Yes,
lead.
they do,
Ethan,
Kylie.
three,
Yes, they
three
do.
numbers, please.
Got 17, 1, and 7.
17, 1, and 7.
Good
And
numbers.
for Tom,
Are they sexy?
Tom, you can't
10.
take. Yeah, okay. You got it.
0.
no, you can't take 0. 10?
Wow.
10. Okay, that's good. You can take 10.
8.
You can take 8.
11.
11. All right, thank you, Tom.
You
Oh,
did
thank-
it, Tom.
All right, so
Thank
you,
Sarah
Kylie.
and Andrew, you
We
got
were-
60 seconds
we
to
were
talk to
great
Ethan
with
here
that.
starting now.
How you feeling?
I feel good. I mean, look, I like having this lead. I like having a little bit of a cushion there. But, doesn't mean anything if he gets all of his, so it means I got to get mine. And that's fine, too. But no, I like it. This is how I thought it was going to go. And let's just hope, the trivia gods are in my favor with those numbers I picked.
Yeah, look, I mean, Kate Blanchett worked out just the way
All
you
you
thought it
can
was
hope
going
for.
to. The wheel was great, just the way you thought it was going to be. So let's just keep doing what we're doing.
Let's do it.
All right. Kate, 60 seconds to talk to Tom starting now.
Hey, Tom, all you got to do is just say this, okay? Got those teetees for you, okay, buddy?
Where are you getting these?
Okay, from my kid's
Where's
mouth.
he even
It
getting
happens,
them?
Andrew guy.
How many
now,
kids do you have?
Tom, I'm not going to disclose that, buddy.
What
You know
did
we
he
have
say?
some rules, okay? I'll tell you what, I want to say something to you. You are not out of this game. It is still your game to win, my friend, okay? Those teeth can still be yours. You are not out, my friend. Keep it going.
Oh,
What
what are we full advertising tonight? Mask?
Amazon.
Yeah,
No,
Amazon.
Ford.
Oh, cars.
Colored.
I'll take a sponsorship from a car.
I just bought a new
Go in.
car. I'm good.
Keep it going, buddy.
Yeah.
You got this.
I
All right,
didn't.
Thank
I will
you,
take
Kate.
one, though.
Thank you, Andrew.
I did.
I'm going to remove
We need to
them.
sell one of our cars.
We will start
Sitting in the
with
driveway.
It's just
who's
there.
going to try to avoid the TKO here.
All
Tom,
cars are at
you
this point
chose
almost.
category
Right.
10 for your first
Our new
category.
car is nice and snug in the garage.
In the realm of
Our old
the
car is just
1980s.
sitting out in the rain.
Here it is. Here's your first question from the 80s. All right. Who directed The Goonies?
Richard Donner.
Oh,
2 points.
Uh,
There it is.
I have seen that,
1869
though.
to now
I've seen
take
Goonies.
the
I don't know who's
lead
gonna tell you who
here
directed
over
it,
Ethan.
clearly.
You need to hit
I saw it
the
last
3
year for the
point.
first time.
And that is
Or
category
maybe 2 years
8.
ago.
That is in the realm of musicals.
Oh,
Musicals.
okay.
All right. So, Tom, for your
Depends
3-pointer,
what musical we ask.
here it is. What new wave rock star played Amber's mother, Velma Von Tussle, in
1988?
1988
I'll say Cher. I
Hairspray?
don't freaking know.
Wave
I was gonna say
rock star.
Blondie. Whatever her name is. What's her name? The one who's Blondie.
5,
I don't think it is
4.
though.
Can you repeat the question?
Yep. First one.
New wave
What new
rock
wave
star.
rock star
Is it
played
Debbie- is
Amber's
Debbie
mother,
Harry her
Velma
name?
Von Hustle, in 1988's Hairspray?
I picked Cher. Don't ask me.
I don't
Every
know.
time I think of 80s rock star in movies, I immediately go to Blondie. And Debbie Harry.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Cher?
Looking for Debbie Harry.
Oh, no!
Debbie Harry is what we're looking for
Wow,
there.
that's
For a
3.
3.
Well, here is the final question. The final question. This would be, if you hit it, you will bounce it back. This is 5
Also,
points. It'll bounce
it's
back.
one of my
And
favorite
you
weird
will have
animated films called
Force
Rock
Ethan to answer some
and
questions.
Roll,
However,
which is a Canadian.
if Tom misses, Ethan Erwin will win via TKO, and he will pick up 4 big points for the usual suspects. All right, Tom. Here it
4?
is. You chose category 11,
Oh, because it would be a TKO.
and that would be dance films.
Okay.
Dance films.
Jesus.
All right. Here is the question. Who made their directorial debut with the film Strictly Ballroom?
Okay.
Well, I got 12 points.
Baz Luhrmann?
For 5 points.
Oh!
And
Oh,
now Ethan
snap.
Erwin will have to answer some questions as Tom avoids the TKO. And now Ethan Erwin will have to answer some questions here. Mark?
That is
Get
correct,
it
Christian. Ethan's
up.
going to have to answer at least 2 questions correct here. If he wants to go with the 2 and the 3-pointer, he can win outright if he just gets the 5, but you probably don't want to come to that because that's probably a harder question.
We
So,
put
Ethan,
overtime.
for 2 points,
Technically,
you
yeah.
selected number 17, and Doug Williams' number corresponds to the category of directors.
Okay. Now, nope.
Oh, God. He's going to be
Get this
fine
question
on
right,
this.
You're 1 query away from advancing to the final 4. And here it is for 2 points. Office Space and Idiocracy were both directed by which comedic individual?
Mike Judge.
Sure.
That is correct.
I was like,
2 points.
I've seen those movies, and
Now,
I don't know.
Ethan
Right?
Erwin finds himself trailing Tom by merely a point and can win. with
Molly,
this
if you
next
get
question.
this, you tied you.
Oh wait, no, they can't go overtime. I
Ethan,
can't
for your
math, you
three-pointer.
guys. Apparently.
You selected number 1.
Star
Lauren
Wars.
Moon's number corresponds to crime movies.
Damn it.
Not even
Crime
close.
films. And your question for the win. To deny Tom teeth.
To deny Tom teeth.
What Tarantino regular plays Sonny Black, a gangster who is promoted to
I haven't seen
captain
this one.
in Donnie Brasco?
Ooh.
Tarantino
Brain.
regular?
Work brain.
I don't know.
Let's go.
5, 4.
Oh,
3.
man.
Repeat.
Oh.
First one.
First of 3 JTE rules. Your question in crime movies. What Tarantino regular plays Sonny Black, a gangster who is promoted to captain in Donnie Brasco?
No idea.
Does he not know?
Does he has a
Ethan would have
Yeah.
answered if he knew
Michael
right away.
Madsen.
And
Oh!
advancing to the next round.
dang it!
Big time.
That was a great 5-point pull, though, from Tom.
Tom.
Pulling Michael Madsen. Ethan, let's start with that Michael Madsen question. How did you?
Yeah, that was
how
a
did you come to it? Have you seen that
great
movie?
pull
Did you
on the
know it?
dance movie.
I always win when Jake is here.
That's true.
That's fine.
I'm happy with my 9 points.
9 points. I got
I'm gonna not erase this and keep it
Yeah.
on board.
Anyway,
You guys killed it on this one.
Well,
No,
Ethan,
the
excuse
one I
me,
killed
Andrew,
it on was the Adam
you-
Collins
This
one.
is a
with the
match here that you see that your partner for the team's tournament
Which
played
Jake was
a
also not
heck of a game. I don't
Jake's
believe he
final
missed a
score
single
was
question,
69.
if I'm correct. And so, look, when you watch him play here, and I have to say, I don't know what the heck has happened with you over the last couple of weeks, but you might have a career in managing. For what you do,
I've
here,
been a
you're
good
cool,
manager.
you're calm, as Gucci would say, you're collective. I'll
Yay!
say collective.
The celebratory
And
drink.
What was
Pay
it
for
going
drinking.
into
No,
this
I'm
that you
kidding.
were? Is it because Ethan is you know that he's got it? How was it
Yeah,
kind of
Chuck.
managing here today for you?
Revel in your win, Joe. Revel.
I won.
Andrew.
Well, for me, it was great. It was great.
Jake's gonna come back.
I
What
just
did you
came
get,
out and did
Jill?
What I had to do, and
12.
Ethan played a perfect
So he'll
game.
come back
You know,
saying
that
he got
second round,
13.
that was the only piece of strategy that him and I really had to discuss. It was clear that, our opponent was very strong. He was a very strong player. We watched a lot of his game tape, but stuff that got a little bit older, he struggled with. So taking Kate Blanchett left other things on the wheel that Ethan might still be strong in. If Ethan spun 70s, I think he would have done just fine. So it was
Sucker
almost like
dad
leaving
trick guy.
both of his strengths on the wheel. Maybe, who knows? But also maybe
I'm
using
kind of
one
bummed
your
we didn't
slices
get to
to
see
our
the
advantage.
rom-com category.
Yeah, Christian,
know.
Ethan
I'm so
certainly has a
excited
formidable
for
challenge
that
coming up
exhibition
in the
match.
next round. But before we get
That's
to
gonna be
that, Ethan,
so
what was
good.
it like? What was the experience like playing against something like Tom?
Something
Well,
like
look, I don't know from what supernatural realm he's able to pull these answers, but I'm always impressed by him. When we played against each other in teams, he beat me. So today I get to spell redemption TOM.
Oh,
Fair enough. Hey,
wow.
Ethan, moving on
Okay,
over here
nice.
to the
Okay,
next
Ethan,
round.
I see
You
you.
started your season this year with a victory. Out of all these matches I've seen you play so far, your toughest match, or the one
Guy
that you
looks like
looked the
he
most
only takes
vulnerable,
meetings
was
on
your
the golf
first match, and that
course.
was against Jeff Snyder. You find yourself again going up against Jeff Snyder here in the
Ooh,
semifinals.
you're
And
first
he is
Snyder.
looking for some redemption. He's already hoping and been saying that he wants you to win this match because he wants to
Is
beat
that
you
the
because he believes that he's a better
semis?
player and that he
Yes.
beat
Yes.
you last time. Do you have
Semifinals.
words for Jeff Snyder?
I mean, I'm glad he's in much better health. He looks
Semifinals
great.
of the
I would say that
right side of the bracket.
I would say that.
Got
Look, I know that is his mindset that he outplayed me, but literally, the match was very similar to what Tom and I just did. Literally, we both had the same perfect first round. Second round, he had a 1-point steal from me, and then I still came back over the top and beat him. So
Fair enough. And Andrew, going into now with teams, does this match, as far as you kind of getting your, I would say, wits together if I can. Does this get your
Chuck says they're going to be
confidence up,
deadly in
watching Ethan
teams.
play like this?
Yeah.
Getting your head
I
back
hope
into
so.
the mechanics of the
Then
game.
final exam.
You know, just because you look better doesn't mean you feel better.
Guy and Drew.
But just to let you know,
Guy
congratulations
and Erwin
to
is going to
cheers
be.
to you, man.
Night,
I'm glad
Ben.
you enjoying that beverage. You earned it.
Drew and
head back in the
Ethan are
game.
gonna
Do they have a
thrilled.
team name? I
My
forget.
head
what
is-
it-
it's fine.
Oh yeah,
It's
they
been
do.
fine. It's been in the game.
Let me.
I had a rough match. Everyone has rough matches. I think in the last few months we've seen some incredible matches from a lot of people that we didn't expect, and a lot of bad matches from people that we did expect. And I think that I've been fine. I'm just doing fine.
Oh,
The
Lethal
Lethal
Weapons.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Andrew Guy, Ethan Erwin, congratulations, Ethan. Andrew,
you.
and we'll see both you guys in the teams
Cheers.
tournament, and good to see you both.
I'm not sure. I'm trusting whatever's happening with that, and maybe we saw some cracks there at the end. I'm gonna wish for the best, and I'm gonna hope that a good night's sleep after a stressful match maybe helps everybody.
Well, all right. Now bringing back both Tom and Kate here. So Tom, Tom, you can just say whatever you like. Kate, Tom played great, as you said. He played great. He had that 5-pointer,
job, Tom.
the Baz Luhrmann pull that got him into the next. Had forced Ethan to win the game. Basically, he didn't take the TKO there. So, are you proud of the way that Tom played in this tournament?
Oh my God, yeah. Listen,
We're always proud
say
of how
about
Tom
my
plays.
my den
did
mates, my
great.
little cubs, my little lion cubs in the den. It's not. You know, the end result.
feel like
sure,
he
we
would've-
can- we can get some points here or there. I'm proud of the way he
Uh,
played. You know, this
Obviously,
guy,
I think he would have
you
done
find
better
a
in
hole
rom
this
if he had
guy's knowledge,
stuck with
you just
rom coms.
can't.
But
So for me, I love the game he
but
played.
maybe
I
he's
love
worse
that
in,
he took
at
it
rom
all the
coms
way
than
to
70s.
his own
You
5-pointer.
never really know.
I love that it wasn't a TKO. You know, Ethan Erwin obviously is really good, but you know, I feel like Tom
He's
hung,
really
and that's always
good.
for me. I'm like, did you hang? You know, did you hang or did you pull an Andrew Guy versus Ben Bateman? You know what I mean? Like,
Oh,
you know,
crap!
he
pouring
hung.
salt into that wound.
Tom, you spun away from romantic comedies and landed on 1970s. What was it about rom-coms that turned you off? Do you not enjoy movies where two people put aside their differences and come together in a comedic fashion?
There are movies about people kissing.
Ew.
That's
And
right,
you don't-
Tom. That's
Yeah.
right.
Tom doesn't
We
like.
don't like
Gross.
those.
Is it fair to say?
Not his thing. Okay.
Okay.
Next
look,
question.
Kate. So I'm going to ask you the same question I asked Andrew. You now have Tom and Paul, who now are going to be in the teams tournament.
Yeah.
Now, because of Tom and how he's played in this singles tournament, and he went 2-1, which is in this gauntlet is very impressive.
Yeah.
Does that bring
Yep.
the confidence back to say, Paul Preston, who has not had a great year thus far?
Okay, let's go easy on that.
Paul's been unlucky.
There's a really hard category in his match. Oh God, Tommy. But hey, listen, this is what I have to say. I'm just excited
I don't
that
think
we had
anything
this
beats
happen
when he
with
grabbed
Ethan
the
today,
camera.
so that
Deep.
hopefully in the teams tournament that Tom can beat him as a team
I
again.
hope he asks if he can still have them.
Because then
Oh,
we can spell
Can I still have
resentment.
those
Will always be closing.
Fair enough. All right. So Tom, it's great. It's always great to see you. And I would advise you to get out of that house as soon as possible before the authorities come. All right.
Oh no! Why'd you come off?
Oh.
Well, the den
That's-
is out of the tournament.
Oh.
I'm sad.
officially out of the
Not
tournament.
only is the den out of the tournament, Tom is out of the tournament. But we get to see him in teams, so it's okay.
Yeah. He
So
made it
we
a
will-
long way.
He did very good.
And we will get to see more of Tom, but we will also be seeing more of Mr. Ethan Erwin because he takes the W in this. He is going to be facing Jeff the Insnider Snyder. That's going to be a match for the ages, I think. What do you guys think of the match today?
Yeah, Brian, you said you wanted to see them play.
Well, here you go.
Yeah, I want to see just Snyder just talk, and Ethan just do his usual like, okay, and that's it. Look at his quiet response, and But I have a feeling Ethan's going to throw a little bit of jabs and stuff
Ethan
here.
threw some shade. Ethan threw some shade this match.
He'll throw some shade. Why can't I say that? Some shade at Snyder. That was a tongue twister.
He threw some shade today.
But yeah, I mean, so we now know our final four.
Wow.
So it's going to be wild, crazy to see. Got on the right side, we got Snyder and Ethan, and then left side Liz and Collins.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so worried about that match in particular.
Oh god, yeah.
We'll talk more about it on Sunday, but both of those matches just sound like they're going to be insane.
Yeah.
Insane. We'll talk more about that on Sunday, but Molly, your thoughts on today's match?
I mean, I think it went pretty much how I thought it would go. I wasn't expecting overtime. It sucks that Tom ended up with 70s. I feel like that maybe was not a weakness, but also not really a strength. And as usual, as the usual suspects do, Ethan killed it. So, yeah, it was a good match, and I'm excited to see him play Snyder, and I think he'll beat Snyder.
Ooh, calling it now. Calling it now. But that match, kudos to Tom for that 5-point pull, getting out of that TKO situation. He got 70s, and that's a rough wheel spin for a majority of the competitors, I think. So luck just wasn't on his side today, but we will be seeing him, like I said, we will be seeing him with Tom and Paul in the teams tournament. So we will be seeing more. Maybe he'll get his teeth next time we see him. We don't know. Maybe we'll just give it to him anyway, because we like to make Tom happy, because we don't know what he does when he's angry, and we're going to do whatever it takes to avoid that. So we will be delivering you your teeth shortly, Tom, wherever we can find you. Apparently in Ethan's house. We don't know. But that's going to be it for us tonight, guys. We will be back on Sunday for our usual show, 6 p.m. But we do have an announcement as to who our guest is going to be this Sunday. I did have a little tease in the Discord today saying that I will be grabbing some booze. Specifically, it will be most likely champagne, because we have the queen herself, Miss Shannon Barkley, the queen of corruption, will be joining us on Sunday. We're going to talk about the corruption invitational. We're going to be talking teams. We're going to be talking Adam Collins, the last lone member of corruption in the singles tournament. We're going to have a blast, so make sure to get your champagne chilled and ready, because we are going to be popping some bottles up in here as we spill the tea with Miss Shannon Barney, or spill the champagne, I guess.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sunday.
So we will see you all on Sunday. For Molly, Brian, and myself, this has been Certain Point of View. We'll see you guys soon. Bye.